Welcome to another video of our beloved Chelsea. Here are 5 things we spotted in Chelsea's return to preseason training at their Cobham base as new head coach Enzo Maresca got to work with the squad for the first time. But first, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and don't forget to like. The Enzo Maresca Chelsea regime is now fully up and running in the capital. Monday marked the return of the Chelsea team to the club's Cobham base for the first day of preseason training ahead of the new campaign. The Blues may still be missing a handful of players due to their involvement at either Euro 2024 or the Copa America this summer, but the vast majority of the squad were present to begin their summer work. The first day of training also meant that summer additions Tosin Adarabioyo, Kenan Dewsbury Hall, and Omari Kellyman could meet their new teammates for the first time. As is always the case on the first day of preseason training, the players underwent medical and physical tests following their summer break. The first day of preseason training wasn't just about testing, however, as Maresca and his players were then straight down to business with the ball on the training pitch. Following his appointment as Chelsea head coach at the beginning of June, Maresca had the opportunity to work with his Chelsea squad for the very first time on Monday. Not only a chance to meet the players at his disposal heading into the 2023-24 campaign, the Italian also had the opportunity to immediately make his mark and outline his vision to the team as they aim to challenge towards the top of the Premier League once again. The video footage published by the club highlights that Maresca is very hands-on when it comes to work on the training pitch, as he could be seen directing his players and implementing his style of play. That was noticed by a number of Chelsea fans on social media, and they duly praised the new boss for his work with the players. Maresca quite clearly had plenty to say to his squad on day 1 of preseason, and one of his messages that was clear for all to hear in the footage outlined the importance of their work in training. He said, "Now is the moment we need to work every day, every day, every day. Training boost." Mauricio Pochettino had to do without a number of Chelsea players last season, with injury hitting the team hard. First-team regulars such as Ben Chilwell, Wesley Fofana, and Reece James all faced long spells out of action, with new additions Romeo Lavia and Christopher Nkunku just not able to make an immediate mark for the football club due to injury. Had they managed to steer clear of injury during the 2023-24 term, Chelsea may well have finished a lot higher in the Premier League table. Maresca will have his fingers crossed that all 5 remain fully fit over the course of the new season and that they all go on to play huge roles in Chelsea's campaign. All 5 players were involved on the first day of preseason training, and hopefully that is a sign to come over the course of 2024-25. Mudryk involved. Mykhailo Mudryk may well have surprised quite a few connected with Chelsea following his involvement on day 1 of the club's preseason training. The winger has been representing Ukraine at Euro 2024 in Germany, with his last game for his country coming 12 days before the Blues reported back to their Cobham base. At a time when the vast majority of players who have since exited the Euros are now enjoying a well-earned summer break, Mudryk was back on the training pitch putting in the hard yards ahead of the new season. His desire to return to Chelsea training should be commended, and all fans will be hoping that his sacrifice pays off. Both Maresca and Mudryk did share a moment together following the end of training, with the duo spotted deep in conversation when others were heading back inside. After his struggles over the past 2 campaigns in a Chelsea shirt, hopefully this is the season where everything finally clicks for the 23-year-old. A number of Chelsea youngsters will be hoping to seize their chance in preseason as they bid to become key players under Maresca in the years ahead. As ever, there could be opportunities for academy players on the club's preseason tour and potentially pitch time, too. Tariq George is one player who has made a really big impression in the club's academy, and Chelsea fans are desperate to see him get his chance in the first time in the not-too-distant future. The left winger, who starred for the under-18s last term, was named in the Chelsea squad for 3 Premier League games towards the end of last season, but he unfortunately wasn't introduced by Pochettino. George was involved in preseason training under Maresca on Monday, with fellow youngsters Josh Achimpong, Bashir Humphreys, and Keanu Dyer also taking part in the session.